a new series on Immer Family Gaming. We're going to be playing Project Ozone 3, A New Way Forward. I'm going to do it in the Skyblock series. This is Immer Dad. We're not going to be playing with Immer Son or Immer Girl. We're just going to do this solo work, and the idea here is for us to try to work through the add-on, work through the different mods, work through the quest log, and see what we can do to build a little world, learn something about these mod packs. The end goal here is so that there's a video series my son can check out as he explores what's available in this game. So I'm going to start a new world. So let's start a new world. Project Ozone 3. So Immerdad Skyblock 03. Project Ozone 3. So we'll start in survival mode. Let's get some world options here. World type will be Garden of Glass. No cheats. Well done. Alright, let's see what kind of world this builds for us. Here we are in our roofed forest. We've got our little... Let's see here. Sweet, we have a slime island in the distance, and it looks like we have some structures on there. So that will be pretty interesting once we have flight and we can go fly over there and check it out. And thankfully, it's far enough in the distance that I don't have to deal with mob spawns. So here we are on a 3x3 patch of grass. We have, I'm going to sneak over on the edge. It's about 4 blocks tall. We have water coming down on this end, and we got the living root in case we screw up something. We have to restart things before we get to the place where we're doing Botanica. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do. That's to the north of us. Yeah, that's to the north. We don't have anything that I can see to the south. This is on this corner, so I'm going to expand our starter area. We have certain books. We have our better questing, open computers manual. I'm not familiar with this at all, so we'll have to see what this has. Servers, computers, microcontrollers. Interesting, robots and drones. So I'm sure that that's going to be helpful for later in the pack. Got an ability bottle. I'm not really sure what this does. 3 more damage when attacking. Strength. This uses XP. Maybe that's why I started with 23 levels of XP. Okay. Alright. Oops. A little crazy on the escape there. And we have Lexica Botanica. Okay, I am a little bit familiar with this, but we'll have to save that for later. So let me get these off my bar for now. Alright, and there's one thing I do want to check on my options. Controls. It's a mouse button. Where's my excavate? Excavate, yep. Grave key, good. No conflict there. Okay, and my auto jump is off. Good. On my video settings, I like to turn off the clouds usually. I'm not seeing that here. Did I already do it? Yes, clouds off. Yep. I'm not in full screen now, but we'll see. Particles, fancy graphics. You can turn that down if you're on a computer that's struggling with this mod pack. It's a pretty beefy one. Alright, so let's get back to it. Let's look at our quest log. So we have a reward system here. Instead of automatically getting all these loot chests whenever you complete the quests, you get a type of currency. And then you can try to purchase some of these. So we'll start at alpha stage. There's the currency, random act of kindness. So it requires random act of kindness for basic loot. So yeah, interesting. Alright, so let's see our first quest here. Alright, and this is going to give us diamond, oak sapling, some dirt, and 5 random acts of kindness. So let's click that. We'll claim that. I like that. Alright, so we could expand this at this level. I like to go down one level so I can expand the green space a little bit faster. Let's do that now. And I'd like to go, I'd like to eventually work to a 9. Okay, so yeah, I'd like to work out to a 9 by 9. So let's do 2 more here. And then we'll put this one here. Okay, and if the water's coming out from here, let's start to work our way down here. I do not want to erase our water yet, or our grass. I said grace. Ooh. Ooh. That could have been really bad. Alright. Easy now. Okay. So, I have toyed around a little bit and I've watched some other YouTubers play. So there are a couple things that are worth noting. First of all, if you fall into the void, you don't just die like in Project Ozone Light series, where you would just die down there and your tombstone would be down there. In this Project Ozone 3, you fall into the nether, right? And we currently have all of our precious cargo on us, so falling into a nether right now would be terrible, honestly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's let some of this grass extend. Okay. I think I'm gonna make, all right. We have some grass there. All right, where am I? Let's put that there. It's to the south. All right, so if I move this one, I can stop that up. Even though it saved me, so that seems rather ungrateful, doesn't it? Okay. So my goal here is to start working on having a slightly wider platform to work with. So I want to catch as many of the pieces of the trees I can, but at first we're gonna be, it's not gonna be lossless. So let's get some wood. Yes, got 3 saplings. That's good. All right. Now, well, that looks cool on the inside, doesn't it? All right. So the first thing I want to do is make a chest. So that we can store some things. If I fall off into the nether, let's see, this is 1, 2. If I fall off into the nether, let's not have this right on top of where we need grass to grow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make this the fancy crafting station. Put those away. Put that away. Put that away. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. All right. So let's see. What else do we have to do? Another thing we'll need is some stone. So we could start to make some stone tools, but let's get some wood going. If we see our, I probably made that too close to that sprite. So let's see our quest log real quick. Go back. So I want to get this done. We'll need, we already got this, that, let's get a crook, and then we need apples. And then this one says, we'll just get those. All right, we'll get the cobblestone and the furnace going soon. Probably a good idea is that sun starts to go down. And where's the blood moon? Okay. So to get stone, we just need to shift and right click the ground. It's a little bit loud. I think that's block noise. See how many, that needs 64 cobblestone. So with 64 cobblestone, each pebble, you need 4 pebbles for a cobblestone, so I'll need 4 stacks of 64 to guarantee to hit that cobblestone. And it doesn't consume the count, so this is not a bad way to just get started with a whole bunch of cobble anyway. Okay, I think I have enough. Sure do. All right, so we'll do the 64 here. Nice. Stone Age achievement. And then with that, we'll go ahead and create our first furnace, which will be important for, yeah. I like to make charcoal early on. We have an apple. That's good. All right, so let's see. We got this. We'll claim our. We are not there yet. So these kind of climb up pretty quickly. But I think the more sensible route of progression will be here. So I need to do a crook, and then I'll need apples. So I think with the crook it'll give us a better shot at getting the apples from the trees. So let's get this going. Right. So let's just leave those in there. Nice. So is that the blood moon I'm seeing through? Or okay, yeah, blood moon. Sweet. Did not get any apples. Nice. Okay, so this is awesome. Awesome. Let me get this wood. Now, one of the things, let's see here. Get this. So now that we have, I'm going to cheese this a little bit to get the rest of our desired apples. Come on, grow. Is it too close to water? Come on now, work with me. Interesting. Are you really not going to give me my tree? I'm not hard to believe. Is it because it's too close to that thing? There we go. Wow, that's really big. Okay, so let's... Oh yeah. So just right click these apples and collect the apples you need for that quest. Nice. Now I got one that has a lot of apples at once. So I've got 30 apples. Let's put those away. Alright. So I guess these just grow really a lot bigger, so I need more room. I'll find a good way to make use of this if yeah, well, I got alright. And so what we'll do is we'll make another apple sapling. We'll just put that up here. Okay. So I have some charcoal. Let's we'll put that away. Now, some other stuff I like to do is let's make ourselves a little bit of a platform underneath if we can. And to do that, I think we will make we'll make some ladders. Let's make for 2 sets. Let's living dangerously. Oh, let's do this. Let's set our home location. Now, just set home. All right. So I made this spot our home location, and so that means if we get lost in the Nether, or if we go exploring someplace and we're completely pinned down and whatnot, I can type the home command and it'll bring me back here. However, we had this in Project Ozone Light, and I used it a couple of times to save myself from falling. But the way it works now is you have to hold still for 5 seconds for it to finish its cast, and if you don't hold still, then it cancels, so you can't exactly do that while falling, which I think is a great addition. It's a great adjustment to that ability, so it's not supremely overpowered. What I'm going to do at the bottom of the known world, I'm going to build this bottom half slab platform. Now, half slabs are still dangerous. Sometimes you could glitch through, depending on how things are going. Depending on, whew, that is always nerve-wracking. Depending on some of your settings, I'm going to go ahead and steal some dirt from underneath here. We have some bedrock right there. That's super helpful, and I believe for later on too. Okay. Don't want to waste any of this. Now I'm going to leave the living root in place for now. What am I hitting my head on? Okay, so that's where the water is. I think later, if I need to have that big stream of water coming down, I'll just make it come straight down from there. Oh yeah, and you have to be careful shifting on half slabs, because your character will walk right off of half slabs. I think the shift may give you like a little extra cushion before you drop, but it really isn't much. I do a half slab so I don't have to be burdened with lighting everything up down here, because they're non-spawnable blocks. However, I still want to have some light down here. And then another thing that might be useful, because we might be working down here, at least to some degree. I didn't make a pickaxe of any kind yet. So if I put this here, boom, then it's under there directly. I can still access it. You can still leave things on there. So cool. So we have some safe-ish place down here. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so some safe-ish place down here. I think I'm going to take this And this. Ooh, almost fell right off. Okay, and the rest. Yeah, because it's more than a whole block. Okay, so now we have our center block. 1, 2, 1, 2. So if I put 3, that makes it a 7 by 7. Space. Or, yeah, 7 by, well, that's 7 wide. Well, that was not graceful. All right. So I've got some ground to work with here. And let's see. We've been recording for a little bit here, but let me start one more thing. And that way, off camera, I'll just build up some, maybe a little bit of resources. Let's put those roots away. Let's look at what we have on our. So we got this. We can grab that. Ooh, juicer and 2 glass bottles. That works for me. So we'll work on. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some silk, and we can open up some of this. Water to clay. Let's do this. We'll do that, and then we'll infect a tree. So first things first, let's go ahead and put this away. That away for now. Let's grab some tree. All right. So what? I want to stay away from that. Let's make our tree. Oh, sweet. We got started to get some other fruit. Good. Another thing we can get. So if we're going to be making water, let's see what we have for shear. They simplified the wooden shears, just plank and 2 sticks. So let's do that. And I don't think, can I do it here? No, I cannot. So do it here. And I think this is one of those where it has to be up in this corner. Yep. So let's plant. We'll see how the shearing goes. Wow, I got a big one here. And then how large that forced the tree. That's why I've been trying to go all the way out to the edge to get kind of away from the floating sprite. Oh, nice. Awesome. We get one more plump and pear, and I'll be able to make saplings out of that too. So I think we're starting really nice. Okay, so let's start a tree kind of over here, and we'll just we'll get some silkworms going so that the tree can become turn into a source of string for us. And the next thing we'll need a crucible. No, not yet. Oak. Let's see here. So planks makes a water tank. Let's not do guesswork. So we need a wooden barrel, a wooden crucible, and then we need to make clay. So If we go with a wooden barrel, all right, so we need planks, and that's a wood slab. Okay, let's just make a bunch of these. Let's make some of these. All right, we'll just put that there. For now, I don't think that was the right idea. Anyway, we've done it. So I believe this is like this. Yep, wooden crucible. So I can go here and crucible. Yep. Okay. So we'll take some of these leaves, and you can see we can make dirt with this one, composting, and then we can make water here. Okay. Let's keep refilling. It'll hold more than it'll hold I think 4 buckets of water. So yeah, we have our crook. Might need a second one to get the rest of the string. Yep. Nice. All right. So let's see how we're doing. One thing we haven't done is clay. Let's go back. And we got our silkworms and string. Okay, so we'll claim that. And we're going to get into sieving soon. And then the watering to clay. Yep. All right, well, I think this is a pretty good start. Sun's going down again. So I hope you're excited about Project Ozone 3. I'm definitely excited about starting a new series, something I can work on here and there to see what we can do to help myself and the rest of Immer Family Gaming learn how to play this mod pack. Bye-bye.